Namaskar, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students, scholars, sportsmen, teachers and trainers, those who are watching from the field of science, religion, spirituality, arts, commerce and engineering. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, heartily, cordially welcome all of you. It is really nice time, nice place, nice section. You are listening with 100% present sense of mind. Presence of Saint Dr.R.K.SinghModiShah USAeducat and availability of respected doctors and ministers. Presence of reverend fathers and mothers, affectionate sons and daughters, those who are listening through the science of spirituality. It is a great day, time and place. You are knowing the truth of science and spirituality. By His great blessings and grace, God has provided us this wonderful time to know the words, thoughts and ideas of this day. Internationally and nationally, personally and professionally, physically, mentally, and above it, spiritually. We all know this thing that we are known by multi-dimensional, multi-sided, multifaceted personalities. Time to time, our Indian land has created forefathers, foretellers, forecasters, free thinkers and messengers. No doubt, they were very materialistic. They were covered and circled by air, fire, soil, sky and water. And they felt the presence of Lord even where there was no air, no fire, no soil, no sky and no water. What an amazing existence they have felt. Even in light and sound, and where there is no light, where there is no sound, they felt the presence of Lord. It's a recordable thing. It's the greatest history that we have in the form of past downloadings, recordings, in the form of savings. Our ancestors has addressed, appealed to the world about our culture, custom, color, language. Everyone knows this thing. And even the modern science knows this thing, that we are based upon our foretellers and forecasters, those who were the starter and beginner initiators of the different missions. Likely that it is everyone's duty. We have born, we have our own birth on this earth, and how we have come, why have we come, we must think, and we are to determine, we are to think, we are to decide what is our true aim, what is our true objective of our human birth on this earth. No doubt that we have born. It's the term, and time and again we do not get the chance in the same form. Every day is new day. Every moment is new moment. Every heartbeat is new to us. Every idea is new to us. So the information technology is very advanced, and we are to take the lesson from information technology. How our software programs and information technology and our digital technology, our electronology in the form of electronic devices, how advanced is it? In the different fields, of administration. Everyone knows this thing. Administrator, advocates, advisors, administers, doctors in the different fields. They know, they use, they think how to use this type of technology. So this technology is so advanced to us. Then how is the mind and how is the maker of this mind? We must try to invent and innovate that supreme power, supreme spiritual power, who he is and who he was and who he will in past, present and future. He is always with us in the human body. As our heart beats, we create ideas, we create different varieties, adversities. So the geographical feature of our nation is similar, is resembled with our internal organs of our human beings. How our human beings are interconnected each other, how our human beings message to each other, how our human beings internal organs transport and communicate the informations, all the informations, all the hospitalities, all the educational things that we are learning outside in the buildings that are not covered by only the buildings, but the true building is our human body. So it is rightly said that our human body is the temple of God and heart is the seat of God. But our inventors and innovators of this modern time, they have reached up to this level that they have found everywhere our every internal organ has the formation, has the creation like a body. So they have researched on every internal organs of the body as a body. As our body has all parts, bottom to top, root to fruit, likely that our internal organs are also have the same structure, shape, size, figure, and they have become super specialist doctors of our internal organs. How this technology of being super specialization or super speciality, it is the result of our spiritual power. It is the spiritual values that is inborn, that we have innate in our human land, human civilization, human civility, and in our nation. Our nation is unity. Our nation has unity in diversity since its birth in every field, whether that is of agriculture, industry, social sector, communication, transportation, service sector. In all the sectors we have unity in diversity. So whatsoever we are observing outside, that first to be observed internally, because all the things that have existence outwardly, they have come from in to out, not out to in. So we are to understand this principle or doctrine of our life, and for spending the happier life, we must care our health firstly. Health is wealth, it is rightly said, but health means to be spiritualistic and to be nationalistic and patriotistic. It is the true sense of living our life. It's the style of leading the life healthy. Every man, gentlemen, brothers and sisters, those who belong to the different field or profession, it doesn't matter. But the first profession is your daily routine. How do we get up? When do we get up and why do we get up? We are to understand this thing, we are to think this thing. And it's a training, it's a different kind of technique to be learned by us. How to take the breath, how to take the air in, and how to release the air from the lungs out. We must learn this thing. Anyone may say that Anyone may think that, but thinking is also a training. Breathing is also a training. It's also a technique. When we go through these things, then we will understood. We will understand how our technology is working faster than our mind. Our Indian mind is the maker of all the different type of social medias and social sites, websites that we are using nowadays. And we are using all these things very courageously, inventively, innovatively, but we are not caring about atmosphere, our environment, our physical health, mental and spiritual life. So it is to be cured, it is to be treated well through the nature. If we are very close to nature, then it is only in the power of nature that will make us common, simple and general. If we are friendly, nature never deceive, beat, cheat and mistreat us. Never mistreat, but it treats us like a doctor. It never deceives us. It never defeats us, but makes us able to understand the other related and connected subjects of the nature. So brothers, we must be known by the words, word of words. Where there is no word, there is also the existence of Lord. All our religious starters, those who were the inventors, they were not less than the discoverers. We can understand this thing. The starters of Sikhism, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, the starter of Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda, the starter of Buddhism, Gautam Buddha, starter of Jainism, Mahavir Swami, all they were materialistic. Firstly, later on, they departed everything. They became isolated and they became sacrificial bodies. Our freedom fighters, those who fought for the nation, very nationalistic and patriotistic they were by their soul. So when they were enlightened by their internal spirit, they knew this thing that they are to be true nationalistic and patriotistic and spiritualistic person for the nation. Number of examples our land has created. We are known by uncounted, unread, unspoken, unwritten things, because it's the mool mantra, it's the basic formulas, it's the basic formula of our Indian nation, that we are known by unrelenting, unceasing and unstopping efforts, and we continue our efforts at every level as per the time, place and action. Time to time, our India has worked like a torch bearer, like a lighthouse, like a north star of sky, and even our Indian youth has shown themselves in the form of the brightest and the greatest personalities in front of the people, like Swami Vivekananda, who sacrificed himself in the 40 years of his life, and he created, not only created but recreated the things by saying that return to the Vedas, return to the nature, return to your childhood. If you want to see, if you want to talk, if you want to listen, if you want to learn, that is the spiritual subject. And that is possible only by learning, only by going through the spiritualistic trainings. And spiritual training is possible only by the repetition of words. How the word has come in the form of existence, that is sound and light. Early in the morning, we see the ray of light, we listen in the form of sound as a wave of sound, and in the form of energy of the wave of sound and ray of light, our brain, our human brain, record and store the energy in the form of past, present and future. So, if we are well-wishers, if we are the true human being, if we are the true researcher of our soul, with having spiritual, moral, social, educational, national values of our nation and society, then definitely we are to think about our soul by doing meditation. It is only through the words. It is only through the repetition of words. If we listen the word carefully, by going through the different religious places, and we store the energy and we try to create the energy in the form of speaking of the words at the isolated place, then it provides everlasting soothing effect of our mind and heart, and it makes us more healthier, holistic, and it will make our nation pollution free, politically, economically, socially, nationally, every way we will get progress. As our President Prime Minister addressed the whole national people and international people, that we are known by unity in diversity. Our Indians are the true nationalistic and patriotistic persons. By starting the skill development programs, he tried to make us skilled in the different fields of our life. If we are skilled, then we are known by our mind. And what kind of mind that we have got? That is the Indian mind. Indian fire, Indian soil, Indian sky. If we have, then definitely we can devote and dedicate ourselves for the welfare of our nation and society, for the upliftment of our nation. We must try to help the needy, downtrodden, dejected, rejected and the poor